Jerry Liu. I'm from the University of North Carolina at Pembroke. I work at the Office of Global Engagement, and I heard a couple of presentations. It has all been very informative, and the University of North Carolina at Pembroke, similar to many U.S. institutions in the U.S., is a public university, and we're part of the University of North Carolina system. There are a total of 17 campuses, and we're one of it. And in terms of, here's just some basic information about our university. We are, as I mentioned, we're a public institution, part of the UNC system. We're public full year. We offer, we'll have 17 campuses, and one of our strong suits is our safety, UNC Pembroke. We are actually leading campus safety, and we have very low crime rate, and part of the reason we're located in the safe rural area of North Carolina. And another strong suit of us is we have a very small class. Our class size, average class size is 20, and our student to faculty ratio is 18:1. In terms of location, if you're somewhat familiar with the U.S. Map, North Carolina is located on the East Coast. We're adjacent to the Atlantic Ocean. If you see on the bottom right, that's the map of North Carolina. You can see all these 17 campuses of the UNC system. We are the one on the bottom right, the one in red. As you can see, we're pretty close to the beach. We're about an hour and a half to the beach, and about 2 hours to our capital, Raleigh, and 2 hours to our biggest city, Charlotte, North Carolina. So to put it in perspective, we're kind of in between Washington, D.C. and Atlanta. So that's where we're at. We're located in the rural area of North Carolina. It's very safe. That's where we're located. So accreditation, we're also accredited by SX, Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. And our business school are fully accredited by AACSB, and also well accredited by other. We also have other majors and programs accredited by the accrediting bodies. So now I'm going to really quickly go over the programs of study, our cost, and the general undergraduate admissions requirements, accommodation, our student experience, and some of our notable alumni. So program study, as I mentioned, we're a full-year public university, and we offer a total of 58 majors and 18 graduate programs. These are some of the popular majors we offer education. We have 4 colleges. We have College of Arts Sciences, College of Health Sciences, School of Education, and School of Business. Many of our students are in the studying our business school. As I mentioned, we're AACSB accredited, the golden standard for business school. We also have a fast-growing health sciences program. We have athletic training, counseling, nursing, social works. On the science aspect, we have biotech, chemistry, physics, applied physics, biology, and also have computer science related major such as IT and cybersecurity. I think the cost is kind of put us on the map and how we stand out. The state of North Carolina has been doing very well financially, at least before COVID-19. We're still evaluating how COVID-19 is going to impact our campus financially. But as of right now, since 2018, the UNC system has selected 3 campuses to participate in what we call the North Carolina Promise Plan. So what it is basically any international students or out-state students, when they apply and get accepted to our undergraduate program, the state will automatically allocate roughly 10,000 US dollars. So now we charge a flat tuition, $5,000, and our fees almost 2,500. So in total, the total tuition fees you're looking at about $7,500, and the total expenses in the US a year we're looking at almost $22,000. So it's a great deal, great value. That's kind of separate us from others apart. And US News Report has actually ranked UNC Pembroke top 10 in the nation in terms of affordability for international students and out-state students. So we're very proud of that accomplishment. And so providing a quality education at a low cost, it's kind of our mission these days. And the general requirements we have very similar to most of the US universities, require high school diploma and transcript, a minimum of 2.7 GPA, and if you transfer, we require 2.0 minimum. Language requirement, as many of the US colleagues have mentioned, we require TOEFL, IELTS, and Duolingo. Duolingo is recently added to combat the difficulty of finding testing centers offering TOEFL and IELTS. So again, they are all undergrad, SAT, ACT, SAT 920, ACT 18. So this year, typically our deadline is June 1st for the fall, but this year, because of COVID-19, we have extended to July 15th. And I heard many of you have questions regarding the fall enrollment. UNC Pembroke is very similar to many other US institutions. We're still assessing, and we have deferred a lot of students to the spring. But if you're comfortable coming and you're able to secure a visa, we still accept applications for the fall as of right now. And accommodation, all of our students can live on campus, are actually required to live on campus for a year. And you have a choice of single bedroom or two bedroom apartment. And all of our apartments have a mix of international students and the domestic students. And these common amenities include like Wi-Fi, obviously swimming pool, and private bedroom, and the environment is it's definitely top notch. And student involvement, UNC Pembroke, we have about 8,000 students in total. Our graduate student number is about 1,000, and so what by the US standards, we're considered a mid-sized university. We all of our students are very involved on campus, and we have more than 100 student organization clubs, and all international students can choose and pick clubs based on their major, their hobbies, and yeah, and just they can just select anything based on your interest. So these are some of the famous alums, and one particular person, I'm a basketball fan, and we have actually alum who is actually the current CEO of Dallas Mavericks. And we actually offer internships for students to do volunteer work with Dallas Mavericks. So we have a very extended alumni relation. So that's pretty